Today I'm going to be testing out a new way to print one of my Camilles because if you remember, I had this one ready to go, but Luca decided to quality taste it. He didn't actually eat any of the paper, but he like nibbled on it. You have little like teeth marks all across that top corner. Technically, that one is now a test print, so that means that because I have a new order for a Camille piece, I need to print a brand new one. I tend to only have one or two of these on hand that are ready to go at any given time because she's really picky. She's really hard to print successfully. And what I'm going to try and do today is reset some of my luck. I think if I switch my registration method to be what I like to do for my multi-layer pieces, maybe she will print more successfully. So that means instead of using this paper guide that I do for some of my single layer pieces, I'm going to be doing a pin and tabs method. So like what I like to do with my multi-layer reductive pieces as well as my non-reductive multi-layer pieces. I think that this will likely fix a lot of my issues. And the reason why is my paper is so big. This is a larger piece. Most of the time when I have problems with printing this, it has to do with the fact that the paper shifts. So it's usually just like small marks in the border that makes it more of a test print. So this is a test. I prepped about 5 pieces of paper with the registration tabs, and I'm using the same L-shaped frame that I have for the new moon goddess that I have been avoiding working on. My pins are set to my full color version of my moon goddesses, which has a tighter border. So I need to add a second layer of pins to the L-shaped frame so that I can have the larger border. So I'm really hoping that the registration method will fix a lot of the issues that I have while printing this piece. The next issue isn't really going to be tackled with that, which is hand printing a piece this large that is carved into linoleum. Takes a lot more time. I have to do a lot more hand burnishing, and then there's a change that I have to do with inking. Right now, I have inked up the piece enough that had I had a rolling press, it would print perfectly. But when I am hand printing it, it does not print enough. I basically need double the ink when I am hand printing, but if I over ink the piece before putting down my paper, it will look over inked. So what I do is I lay the paper down, I burnish for a while, and then I will pull back half of it, re-ink again just on half, burnish, and then re-ink the other half again. Generally, 1 extra re-inking is enough. Sometimes I have to do 2 or 3. It just kind of depends on the piece. And I just keep going until it is fully burnished and it is a fully solid piece. So sometimes when I mess up while printing is in this stage where I am re-inking and I accidentally hit the brayer against the piece of paper. And I could avoid this frustration entirely if I was just willing to prearrange time to go to the studio near me where I can rent time on the press, which I've been telling myself that I will do. Like this late fall and stuff like that, I'm going to try and print the rest of this edition instead of printing it to order and just have it ready to go all printed. So maybe I'll go there and rent some time. Until then, you will see me hand print each one, take a lot of time, make a lot of mistakes, but it's really fun. I'm doing it all by hand. So this method did work, but I only printed one because as soon as I pulled it, the tape immediately fell off and I almost lost it and messed it up. So we're stopping here for today because this is a 100% success and I want to just keep it at that. This goddess is incredibly picky and she gave me a warning sign. I need to stop here. That's all that I needed to print anyways. We'll see if next time when I need to print her, if this method works again.